Day 3 of the Caribbean cruise, and we woke up in St. John's, Antigua. First stop was breakfast, and I went for the eggs benedict and French toast, and Connor had a full English. We got a coffee and nipped back to the room to get our bags, and then you follow the red carpet to get off the ship. There is always a sign when you get off the ship to tell you what time you need to be back on board. If you don't have a good memory, I would take a photo of this, as we have seen many people running for the ship. So when we got into port, we decided to walk into town first, whilst it was nice and quiet and not too hot. There was a big market and lots of souvenir shops. Then we decided to walk back towards the port, where lots of people were offering taxis out to get to the beach. We followed our taxi driver to his car. Do be warned that when you get a taxi, the price is per person, not for just the taxi alone. And they also ask other people to jump in. So they are shared taxis. We got the taxi to Dickinson's Bay Beach. We walked the whole length before we decided where we would like to stay for the day. And we chose here because he told us there was toilets. When he says toilets, it is literally a shed. But we couldn't complain when the sea looked like this. It was absolutely stunning. And that was a bar in the middle of the sea. We spent a good few hours here just soaking in the scenery. Look how blue the water is and how white the sand is. You could also get jerk chicken on the beach. After about 4 or 5 hours at the beach, we decided to head back to the port. It was a good port with plenty of bars, shops and cafes. Oh, and of course, lots of jewellery shops. There were some lovely looking bars that also offer free Wi-Fi if you don't have a SIM card. We used the Aerolo eSIM, which I will do another video on. So we made our way back to the ship to have a freshen up and some food and a milkshake. The chocolate chip milkshakes are so good from the coffee port. We enjoyed some shade and a dip in the pool to cool down and taking in the scenery around the ship. Then we considered doing 4 laps of the running track, which is 1 mile. Jokes, we had fries. And then of course we sat in our favourite spot to watch the sunset. And then I caught this guy that was really living his best life. And we also saw dolphins, which I just about caught on camera. We soaked up every last minute of the sunshine and then got ready for the evening. How cute are these starfish clips? We opted for a quick tea at the buffet. Look at the size of Connor's plate again. And then to watch our favourite band, One Love. Then the reason for an early tea was because we wanted to watch the comedian that was on in the Broadway show lounge. He was so funny. After that, we had to go and pack a sleepover bag and move to an inside cabin as we had been having some issues with our room. It was very similar, just without a window. That was it for day 3. Waking up in St. Martin tomorrow.